It was a golden age for all mankind. Using the incredible exoskeletons called E-frames, we had successfully terraformed Venus and Mars, and were poised to move on to the outer planets. Suddenly, it all ended. We were pressed into a nightmarish war on a scale previously unimagined. We were attacked by our own creations, the Neo-Sapiens, a race of artificially created humans. Led by Phaeton, they have seized control of Venus, Earth, and Mars. This is Lieutenant J.T. Marsh, member of the Exo Fleet, leader of a small band of E-frame pilots dedicated to freeing humanity from Neo-Sapien rule. We are the Exosquad.
Last time on Exosquad.
Lieutenant J.T. Marsh calling Admiral Winfield. Urgent. The graph shield on Earth is fully operational, and the Neo-Sapiens have built another one on Venus.
What exosquads are available?
Permission to volunteer, sir.
Where's Lieutenant Burns?
I'm going home.
The shield's inventors on Venus. We go to Venus.
But we can't get out through the Earth shield.
Unless the Neos send us. We're not going to Venus at all. Nice view.
If one is working on his tan.
Without life support systems, we've got less than an hour of air.
No problem. Before then, we'll have burned up in the sun.
I just wish we could do something to help them.
This time, my friend, there is nothing we can do. Space tug to Venus control. Containment vessel jettisoned. We are returning to base. Estimate entering Venus patrol zone in 5 hours.
Transmission received. Proceed on authorized coordinates.
You are not authorized to be on the bridge.
Perhaps this will be sufficient authorization.
What is this?
I believe it is called a hijacking. You will now turn this ship around and retrieve the containment vessel which you abandoned to fall into the sun.
Traitor!
I did not wish this to end in violence. I must not be too late.
Hang in there, Alec. Don't give up hope.
JT, I need to talk to you.
You just save your breath, traitor.
I guess I deserve that. I just don't want to die without telling you why I betrayed you.
You think we'll care?
I wanted to save my family. They were captured by the Neo-Sapiens. If I agreed to betray the Resistance, the Neo said my family would not be executed. They'd only be exiled to Venus. I thought it was the only way I could save them. Now I know better. Can you forgive me?
Soon. It won't matter one way or the other.
I can't breathe.
Diana!
Save your breath.
I never thought it would end like this.
What's that?
Space tug. Marcella. Must be. Sure good to see your ugly face. What took you so long?
A space tug is not an E-frame, Lieutenant. I have not piloted one before. And I am pleased to see your ugly face.
Laying a course for Venus.
I know Lieutenant Burns went down somewhere around here.
Incoherent instructions. Please rethink.
I thought this piece of junk of DeLeon's was supposed to be able to, spot a fly in a horse's butt from 20 miles!
Stow the whining, Bronsky. We're gonna have to go down after her.
On the planet? But Venus is controlled by the Sapes!
Yup.
Don't worry, Sarge, I'm covering you!
Thanks, kid. I'd just as soon the Neo Y-Wings didn't use me for target practice. Let's go!
They wouldn't understand, but I've got to make sure my family's all right.
General Draconis, sensors have monitored an intrusion by Exofleet E-frames. The last known position was just south of the Maxwell Mountains.
Order all attack E-frames in the quadrant to converge on the position. I will show Phaeton how to deal with the Exofleet.
Any luck, guys?
I'm lucky just to be alive in this walking computer bank.
More skillful piloting would render luck unnecessary.
Hey, what? Listen, you.
Stop talking and start walking, troopers. We gotta find the lieutenant fast. She could be hurt.
Ah, you worry too much, Sarge. Okay, tattoo heads, come to Wolf!
Keep 'em busy, Broski!
Easy for you to say, Weston! I feel like a quail!
Not surprising.
No sweat, Sarge! I am just too good! Uh-oh. I didn't know those Y-Wings could move like that! Tough time to learn. Was that what I thought it was?
You're clear, pilot!
Thank you, Sarge!
Don't mention it! Now let's find Lieutenant Burns and get out of here!
Marsala's trying to take us down through a band of storms on the Venus equator. Make sure everyone is braced. Could be rough.
JT, what about after we land? You still have a mission to complete. I'd like to help. I want you to know that I'm on your side.
You change sides too easily.
The storm will make it difficult for the Neo-Sapiens to track our landing.
I just hope this old bucket can take it.
You sound like Maggie.
The lightning knocked out the controls. We are going down.
Prepare for crash landing.
helm is not responding!
Perhaps we can bypass the primary circuits.
That guy tells me he used to log these Murex trees before he moved back to Earth. There's an old logging complex about 3 hours through the swamp. They'll be safe there.
As safe as anyone can be on occupied Venus.
Now, let's see what we can salvage from the tug.
What about her? Do you trust her?
No. Keep an eye on her. Come on, we got a mission to complete. Not much help. Calls for a little field surgery. De Leon.
Can I help?
Here, let me give you a hand. One down, one to go.
Professor Algernon. Professor Algernon? What's this? What are you doing, Professor?
Painting a picture, of course.
But no one can see it, except you.
My dear Zenobius, no one except I could possibly appreciate it. You seem upset.
I am! The Exofleet knows that I am a fraud! They know that a Terran invented the graph system and that he is on Venus!
Oh, I thought you Alpha Neo-Sapiens were designed for intelligence. When I permitted you to take credit for my invention, you promised to spare me the petty intrusions of the outside world. How can I continue my research with these interruptions? You will just have to deal with it. Or I will tell Phaeton and Draconis that I am not your assistant, that I am the actual inventor of the graph system.
Zenobius, I must discuss an urgent matter. Have your Terran assistant leave us.
General Draconis, I am not...
Please, Professor Algernon. I will deal with it.
Very well.
Your Terran needs a lesson in manners. Why not eliminate him?
Yes, well, Algernon has his uses in the lab. You said something about an urgent matter, General Draconis.
Exofleet E-frames have penetrated Venusian space. I want the graph shield activated immediately.
But these things take time, General. New inventions can be difficult to handle.
Zenobius, you are a scientist. Make it work. And soon.
This is terrible. The Neo-Sapiens have destroyed everything. Oh no. Disconnect. gone. How could they do this? Maybe Mom and Dad got away. No. Father. Mother. Oh no. There's no one now except James and me. James. James? James!
All right, we got frames again.
But we still must modify them to carry two.
Won't it be dangerous to take her with us on the mission?
Can't just leave her here.
She is a traitor.
Yeah, well, unless someone has plans to execute her, I suggest we just get on with it.
If you really mean that,
Neos! Head for the trees!
She won't betray us again.
No!
She'll tell the Neo-Sapiens everything she knows.
I do not think so. Lieutenant, I trust her.
I hope you're right. Stay low! Go for the swamp! These hand blasters just don't cut it!
One for my mother and father!
Some pretty fancy flying there. We owe you one.
Take their blasters.
Hold it! What's going on? We're here to help!
How do we know? First, Exofleet left us here to be slaughtered. Then our advanced Neo-Sapien rulers burned our crops and left us to starve. We can't eat grass like your four-toed pal there. We're taking him with us.
You demanded to see me, Terran. You have 1 minute.
Your guards have a lot to learn about how to treat a woman, especially one who's on your side. I am an agent for the Neo-Sapien Command on Earth.
Tell me something interesting. You have 30 seconds.
I've discovered technical information about how the Exofleet plans to attack the Graf shield. I must see the scientist in charge of Graf.
That is mildly interesting.
I work for General Shiva. He'll vouch for me.
For your sake, he had better.
What do you want, Draconis?
Shiva, this Terran claims to be your agent.
Diana, I did not think you were still alive.
You were close to being right.
She claims to have information about an attack on the Graf shield.
Then what are you waiting for? I have my hands full with Earth. Take it as Zenobius.
So, when do I get to see Zenobius?
When I decide, and not before.
It's gone. Everything. Grandfather's old chess set. James and I used to play for hours.
Nara, I hope you find this.
James.
Eos came so fast, there was nothing I could do. It was like that all over Venus. They couldn't kill us all, so they're trying to starve us out, burning the crops. They're like the Earth locusts we used to read about. Anyone they take prisoner is taken away. I don't know what happens to them. But I grew up on this world, and I'm not gonna let the Neos take it from us. We've organized to fight them, Nara. You'll find us at the Snake Tree. That's right, the place where we used to hide when we were kids.
The Snake Tree.
It's not exactly cordon bleu.
These people are starving. and yet they're giving us the best they have.
I don't take food from children.
You'll understand then. Sometimes to keep the game going, you have to sacrifice a piece, or pieces.
We are not a part of some game. You're playing with the Neo-Sapiens. We have a mission to complete. Help us.
I have my own mission.
How did you get on this frequency, Terran?
Never mind, Neo. Just give Draconis this message. I'll trade 3 Exofleet troopers for enough food for my people for 3 months.
What? Are you crazy? No!
3 troopers for 3 months' food.